Hello, Christina Resso. Thanks for tuning in to this video slash podcast. And happy middle of the work week Wednesday to each and every one of you. Hope you all are doing well. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video and share this with your friends. Now, I know I've skipped a day, but as I've always closed my videos, it's, whenever God wills it. And if I'm too busy and tired, I want to flow and make sure the video is good because you all are taking the time to view these. So I want to put as much effort as I can as possible. So I hope your middle of the work week Wednesday is going well. So as you've been hearing about the Hunter Biden, I've done a couple of lives about this, about his scandal. Um, And then you had the situation with Trump about them trying to indict him. And now there's the case of DeSantis probably dropping out. I mean, I seriously hope not. Um, but he and Trump, I mean, they have some type of, it's politics, so it's meant to be dirty. But I digress. Finally got some things supposedly in the open with this Hunter Biden situation, and we got this Devon Archer that just started the testifying hearing and all that. Um, you know what? I did share that on my podcast, so I'm not going to upload that video. So I digress. Correction, this is only going to be on YouTube and Rumble. So let's see, what's going on here. So this is from the New York Times of all places. Thank you for your support with the Jason Aldean and his suing and lawsuit against the View slash Whoopi Goldberg of these false accusations of racism, and more white Americans and non-blacks should stand up when these so-called false accusations, including especially police officers, should stand up to these people, because the more you treat these people like victims, it doesn't. It's not only black people, by the way. Correction, but using any marginalized group can use their stats as a form of getting away and doing whatever they want and playing victimization. So, correction, it's not just black Americans, even though they tend to do it the most. Um, that applies to everybody, okay? So I'm glad more people are standing up and say, hey, you don't get to get things done your way simply because you're of this group. And despite of the sins of this country, the sins of your father, your grandfather, your great grandfather, your great 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 uncle, etc. Okay, so I hope that works out for Mr. Aldian. And I love country music. Don't forget to check out Brandon Tatum. He has this beautiful shirt, "Make America, Make Country." Was it "Make Country Music Less Woke Again" or something like that? I thought that was a beautiful shirt, and it was in red, so that was also awesome. Okay. So here's the news about the New York Times. It says Biden spoke with son's associate, but not about business, former partner says. So it says President Biden met with and spoke in his son Hunter's international business associate on a number of occasions over a decade. Hunter Biden sought to drum up on the counseling deals. Okay, the name of this author, to avoid plagiarism here, is Luke Broadwater. I think that's how you pronounce his name. While his father was vice president, his former vice president partner told Congress on Monday. Okay, so this past Monday. All right. So in his testimony, Mr. Archer, okay, the one Devon Archer that worked with Hunter, he stated that he provided in response in a subpoena that was the latest bit of evidence in the investigation by the White House Republicans into Hunter Biden's business dealings and conduct. Republicans have claimed repeatedly in this case, but the investigation inflated to the president in a corruption and crimes. Okay, so now if this were the same deal where they're trying to accuse Trump of, this guy is being accused of the same thing. All right. Republicans pointed to the interview as evidence that President Biden had lied when he claimed he had no involvement in his son's business dealings. I'm not going to answer that. I'm pretty sure he knew about it. All right. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he knew about the dealings. But his involvement could have been advising him to stop. Okay. So Mr. Archer told lawmakers during the session that Hunter Biden had put his father on speakerphone to talk to him about the business partners over 20 times in a decade. That's a long time. The longest I've been on a job was 9.5 years, so a decade is a long time. And then here's a quote by James Comer, Republican in the House of Representatives of Kentucky, quote, Devon Archer's testimony today confirms that Joe Biden lied to the American people when he said he had no knowledge about his son's business dealings and was not involved. So he's saying he lied. Well, I mean, he's a politician. Of course they do. That's why I didn't want to go there when I read the previous line that Biden had no idea about his son's corruption and what he was doing. Mr. Archer also said he had no knowledge about the unverified allegations from the alimony format that President Biden and Hunter had accepted millions of dollars in bribes, undercutting a claim Trump trumpeted by Republicans. Okay, now they want to blame Republicans for their corruption. In 2019, Biden also repeatedly said he had never discussed and had never spoken for Hunter Biden about his business dealings. Maybe I should have turned this to a lie. You know, politicians are going to be politicians. I remember before I close, when I was doing my sharing my podcast with a radio station, and within the last, I would say, 20 minutes, I shared this song by Tom McDonald. It's called Snowflakes. It's on YouTube. If you get a chance, you can listen to it. And in the first line, the song is, he starts, or a rap, sorry. He starts with this saying, if you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But if they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. Oh, it gets better than that. I encourage you, again, his name is Tom McDonald, and the name of the song is Snowflakes. Even the kids like it because it's all head on where the direction our country is headed. That's all I have on my heart. Christina Resso, pray for our nation, pray for our brothers and sisters under the persecuted church. And as I've been saying, the Lord bless you, the Lord keep you, and may his light shine upon you. And I'll talk to you as soon as the Lord wills it.